Okay, our next topic is trigonometric ratios of some specific angles. For example, 0 degrees, 30, 45, 60, 90. We have to find trigonometric ratios of these angles. So let's start with 45 degrees. For this, consider a isosceles right angle triangle ABC. An isosceles triangle with angle B 90. Now BC is equal to AB. Let's assume AB is equal to A is equal to BC. That is be A and A. Now using Pythagoras theorem, we can calculate AC as AC is equal to under root AB square plus BC square, which is equal to A square plus A square is equal to 2A square, which is equal to root 2A. Therefore, AC is equal to root 2A. Root 2A. Now, since you know this is 45 degrees, since this is isosceles triangle, these two angles will be 45 degrees. Now, sin A is equal to sin 45 degrees, which is equal to opposite side BC by hypotenuse AC, which is equal to A by root 2A. You can cancel A and A, you get 1 by root 2. Similarly, cos A is equal to cos 45 degrees is equal to adjacent side AB by hypotenuse AC, which is equal to A by root 2A, which is equal to 1 by root 2. Now, tan A is equal to tan 45 degrees, which is equal to PC by AB, which is equal to A by A equals to 1. Now, cosecant A is equal to 1 by sin A is equal to cosecant 45 degrees is equal to hypotenuse AC by opposite side BC, which is equal to root 2A by A, which is equal to root 2. So cosecant 45 is root 2. Now secant A is equal to secant 45 degrees is equal to hypotenuse AC by adjacent side AB is equal to root 2A by A is equal to root 2. Cot A is equal to cot 45 degrees, which is equal to adjacent side AB by opposite side BC, which is equal to A by A is equal to 1. We have measured trigonometric ratios of 45 degrees. Now next topic is 30 degrees and 60 degrees. So showing next page. 30 degrees and 60 degrees. For this, take an equilateral triangle. ABC is an equilateral triangle. This angle will be 60. Equilateral, all angles are 60 degrees. Draw a perpendicular from A. This perpendicular in equilateral triangle, this perpendicular will be angle bisector. So this will be 30, and this will be the altitude. So this angle is 90. Let this point be D. Now let's assume length of the side in equilateral triangle be 2A. This will be 2A, this will be 2A, and this whole length will be 2A. Since this point is the midpoint of BC, this side will be A and A. Using in triangle ADB, using Pythagoras theorem, AD will be equal to under root AB square minus BD square, which will be equal to AB square is 2A whole square minus A square. So this will be 4A square minus A square is equal to root 3A square. So this will be equal to root 3A. You got AD is equal to root 3A. Now in triangle ADB, sine 30 degrees is equal to this angle 30. So sine 30 will be opposite side BD by hypotenuse AB. BD by AB. You got this as root 3A. So BD will be A by hypotenuse is 2A equal to 1 by 2. cos 30 degrees will be equal to adjacent side AD. To 30 degrees adjacent side is AD by hypotenuse AB, which is equal to root 3a by 2a, which will be equal to root 3 by 2. Tan 30 degrees will be equal to opposite side BD by adjacent side AD, which is equal to A by root 3a, so which is equal to 1 by root 3. Now cosecant 30 degrees will be equal to hypotenuse AB by opposite side BD, which is equal to 2a by a, which is equal to 2. Secant 30 degrees is equal to hypotenuse AB by adjacent side AD, which is equal to 2a by root 3a, so this will be 2 by root 3. Now cot 30 degrees will be equal to opposite side BD by adjacent cot 30 adjacent side AD by opposite side BD, which is equal to root 3a by a, which is equal to root 3. Similarly, we can find sin 60. In this triangle ADB, sin 60 will be opposite side AD by hypotenuse AB, which is equal to AD by AB, which is equal to root 3a by 2a, equal to root 3 by 2. Similarly, cos 60 degrees will be equal to adjacent side BD by AB, which is equal to A by 2a, equal to 1 by 2. Similarly, tan 60 degrees will be equal to opposite side AD by adjacent side BD, which is equal to AD is root 3a by a, which is equal to root 3. Cosecant 60 degrees is equal to hypotenuse AB by opposite side AD, which is equal to 2a by root 3a, equal to 2 by root 3. Maybe secant 60 degrees will be equal to adjacent hypotenuse AB by adjacent side BD, which is equal to 2a by a, which is equal to 2. Similarly, cot 60 degrees will be equal to adjacent side BD by opposite side AD, which is equal to a by root 3a, so this will be 1 by root 3. Now we have to calculate for theta is equal to 0 degrees and 90 degrees. Theta is equal to 0 degrees and 90 degrees. Consider this triangle ABC. Now let's measure sin theta for theta equal to 0 degrees and 90 degrees. For that, assume this triangle. This angle is theta, this is 90 degrees, and AC is, let length of AC be r. This is fixed. Now, as you decrease theta, that means initially you have this triangle A, B, C, and this is theta. If you decrease theta further, now this is theta, length of AB increases and C moves further away from initial C. So if you further decrease theta, that means like this C dash moves further away from C and B also moves further away. Let this be B double dash. So finally, if you make theta is equal to 0 degrees, here C coincides with B, that time AB will be is equal to AC is equal to R, and length of this line segment BC will become 0. Since B and C coincide, BC will be equal to 0. Now let's find sin theta. Sin theta is equal to opposite side BC by hypotenuse AC, which is equal to, here BC is equal to 0, 0 by AC is R, which is equal to 0, and cos theta is equal to cos 0, which is equal to adjacent side AB by hypotenuse AC, which is equal to R by R is equal to 1. Tan 0 degrees tan theta is equal to tan 0, which is equal to opposite side BC by adjacent side AB, which is equal to 0 by R, which is equal to 0. Cosecant theta is equal to cosecant 0, which is equal to hypotenuse AC by opposite side BC. Here it becomes AC by 0. So, since you have 0 in denominator, this will be equal to not defined, or simply infinity. Well, secant theta is equal to secant 0, which is equal to hypotenuse AC by adjacent side AB, which is equal to R by R, is equal to 1. Cot theta will be equal to cot 0, which will be equal to adjacent side AB by opposite side BC, which will be equal to AB by 0 is equal to not defined or infinity. Similarly, for theta is equal to 90 degrees. What if theta increases to 90? Initially, take triangle ABC. In this triangle, this is theta and this is 90 degrees. If you increase theta, this C moves further away from C to left side. If you increase theta, and B moves closer to A, so this will be B dash and this will be C dash. And if you further increase theta, it moves like this. B moves closer to A and C also moves towards left side, C double dash. Finally, if theta is equal to 90 degrees, this line will be perpendicular to AB. And as you know, AC is equal to R. B and C, now B coincides with A. So AB will be equal to 0. And as you know, AC is equal to R. And BC will be equal to R. These 2 points coincide. So BC will be equal to R. Now sin theta is equal to sin 90, which will be equal to opposite side BC by hypotenuse AC. So BC is equal to R and AC is equal to R. This will be 1. Cos theta is equal to cos 90, which will be equal to adjacent side AB by hypotenuse AC, which will be equal to 0 by R, which will be equal to 0. Tan theta will be equal to tan 90, which will be equal to opposite side BC by adjacent side AB, which will be equal to R by 0 is equal to not defined or infinity. Similarly, cosecant theta is equal to cosecant 90 degrees, which will be equal to opposite side hypotenuse AC by opposite side BC. AC is equal to R and BC is equal to R, which is equal to 1. Secant theta will be equal to secant 90 degrees, which will be equal to hypotenuse by adjacent side AB, which will be equal to AC is equal to R and AB is 0, which will be equal to not defined 9 or infinity. Cot theta will be equal to cot 90, which will be equal to adjacent side AB by opposite side BC. So AB will be equal to 0 by BC is R, which will be equal to 0. So now we have calculated sine trigonometric ratios for 0, 30, 60, 45, 90 and 60. Now let's form table. This is angle A and this is 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45, 60, 90. First is sine, next is cos A, next is tan A, next is cosecant A, next is secant A, next is cot A. Let's form a table for these angles. Sine 0 is 0. Cos 0 is 1. Tan 0 is 0. Cosecant 0 is infinity. Secant 0 is 1. And cot 0 is infinity. Similarly, sin 30 is 1 by 2. Sin 45 is 1 by root 2. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Sin 90 is 1. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Cos 90 is 0. Tan 0 is 0. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Tan 45 is 1. Tan 60 is root 3. Tan 90 is infinity. Cosecant 30 is 2. Cosecant 30 is 2. Cosecant 45 is root 2. Cosecant 60 is 2 by root 3. Cosecant 90 is secant 0 is 1. Secant 30 is 2 by root 3. Secant 45 is root 2. Secant 60 is 2. Secant 90 is infinity. Finally, cot 0 is infinity. Cot 30 is root 3. Cot 45 is 1. Cot 60 degrees is 1 by root 3. Cot 90 is 0. Now let's solve two examples. First example is, this is example 4 in your textbook. In triangle ABC, right angle at B. A, B, C. Right angle at B. This is 90 degrees. AB is equal to 5 centimeters. Angle ACB is equal to 30 degrees. Determine the lengths of BC and AC. BC is equal to AC is equal to question. So you know that to find BC, observe this angle. This is the opposite side to 30 degrees and this is adjacent side. You know, tan 30 degrees is equal to AB by BC, which is equal to 5 by BC, and tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So this will be equal to 5 by BC. BC will be equal to 5 root 3. And to find AC, you know that sin 30 degrees is equal to opposite side AB by hypotenuse AC, which is equal to 5 by AC. Sin 30 is 1 by 2, which is equal to 5 by AC. So AC will be equal to 5 into 2, which is equal to 10 centimeters. Next example, fifth one. A chord of a circle of radius 6 cm is making an angle 60 at the center. Find the length of chord. This is a circle. Let this be chord AB. Let C be center. This AB is making 60 degrees at center. So, and AC is equal to 6 and CB is equal to 6. Now draw a perpendicular from C to AB. This will become angle bisector. So this angle will be 30 degrees. Let this point be D. Now in triangle ADC, sin 30 is equal to AD by AC, which is equal to AD by AC is 6 centimeters. Sin 30 is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is equal to AD by 6. So AD will be equal to 6 by 2, which is equal to 3. Therefore AD, since D is a midpoint of AB, AB will be equals to 2 into AD, which is equal to 2 into 3, is equal to 6. Next is example 6. In triangle PQR, right angle is at Q. Triangle PQR, right angle is at Q. PQ is equal to 3 centimeters. PR is equal to 6 centimeters. Determine angle QPR. QPR. Angle QPR is equal to question mark and angle PRQ is equal to question mark. So you are given that QP is equal to 3 and PR is equal to 6. So what is sin R? Sine r is opposite side QP by hypotenuse PR, which is equal to 3 by 6 is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, sine r is equal to 1 by 2. You know that sine 30 degrees is equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, r is equal to 30 degrees. And you know that angle P will be equal to 90 degrees minus angle r, which is equal to 90 minus 30, which is equal to 60. Let's do next example. Seventh example. We are given sine of a minus b is equal to 1 by 2. Cos of a plus b is equal to 1 by 2. 0 degrees less than a plus b less than or equal to 90 degrees, and a is greater than b. You are given this condition. Here you know that sine a minus b is equal to 1 by 2, and therefore a minus b is equal to 30 degrees, since sine 30 is 1 by 2. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. You are given cos a plus b equal to 1 by 2. So a plus b will be equal to 60 degrees. Do addition, you get 2a is equal to 90, a is equal to 45. Substitute for the first equation, 45 minus b is equal to 30. So b is equal to 45 minus 30 is equal to 15 degrees. Let's start exercise 11.2. Okay, first bit, first one. Sine 45 degrees plus cos 45 degrees. This is sine 45 is 1 by root 2 plus cos 45 is 1 by root 2, which is equal to 2 by root 2 is equal to root 2. Second one, cos 45 degrees by secant 30 degrees plus cosecant 60 degrees, which is equal to cos 45 is 1 by root 2 by secant 30 is 2 by root 3 plus cosecant 60 is 2 by root 3, which is equal to 1 by root 2 by 4 by root 3. If you cross multiply, you get root 3 by 4 root 2. Next, third one, sine 30 plus tan 45 degrees minus cosecant 60 degrees by cot 45 degrees plus cos 60 degrees minus secant 30 degrees. This is sine 30 is 1 by 2 plus tan 45 is 1 minus cosecant 60 is 2 by root 3 by cot 45 is 1 plus cos 60 is 1 by 2 minus secant 30 is 2 by root 3. So you have same numbers in numerator and denominator, you can cancel. This will be equal to 1. Fourth one, 2 tan square 45 degrees plus cos square 30 degrees minus sin square 60 degrees. 2 in tan 45 is 1 whole square plus cos 30 is root 3 by 2 whole square minus sin 60 is root 3 by 2 whole square. You can cancel these terms, you get 2. Let's check answer. Yeah, it's 2. Next, fifth question. Secant square 60 degrees minus tan square 60 degrees by sin square 30 degrees plus cos square 30 degrees. Secant 60 is 2 square minus tan 60 is root 3 whole square by sin 30 is 1 by 2 whole square plus cos 30 is root 3 by 2 whole square. This will be equal to 2 square is 4 minus 3 by 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4, which is equal to 1 by 4 by 4 equal to 1. So it is 1. Now let's solve second bit. First one, 2 tan 30 degrees by 1 plus tan square 45 degrees. This you can write it as 2 tan 30 by 1 plus 1 whole square. Tan 45 is 1 equal to 2 tan 30 by 2. You can cancel 2. This will be equal to tan 30 degrees. So This is option C. Second bit is 1 minus tan square 45 degrees by 1 plus tan square 45 degrees. This will be equal to 1 minus tan 45 is 1. 1 square by 1 plus tan 45 is 1. This is equal to 0. This is option D. Third bit 2 tan 30 by 1 minus tan square 30 degrees. So 2 into tan 30 is 1 by root 3 by 1 minus 1 by root 3 whole square. This will be 2 by root 3 by 1 minus 1 by 3. This will be equal to 2 by root 3 by 3 minus 1 by 3, which is equal to 2 by 3. Give me answer 2 and 2. 3 ones root 3. This will be equal to root 3. Let's solve third question. Evaluate sin 60 cos 30 plus sin 30 cos 60. Sin 60 degrees cos 30 degrees plus sin 30 degrees cos 60 degrees. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2 into cos 30 is root 3 by 2 plus sin 30 is 1 by 2 into cos 60 is 1 by 2. This will be equal to 3 by 4 plus 1 by 4, which is equal to 1. Similarly, next, what is the value of sin 60 plus 30? Sin 60 degrees plus 30 degrees is equal to sin 90 degrees, which is equal to 1. What can you conclude? Therefore, you got same answers here and here. From this, actually this is the formula. Sin A plus B is equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So as these two will be equal. Let's solve fourth question. Is it right to say cos 60 plus 30 degrees is equal to cos 60 cos 30 minus sin 60 sin 30? Let's evaluate. This will be equal to cos 90 degrees is equal to cos 60 is 1 by 2 into cos 30 is root 3 by 2 and sin 60 is root 3 by 2 to sin 30 is 1 by 2. This will be equal to 0 and cos 90 is equal to 0. Therefore LHS is equal to RHS. Actually this is a formula. Cos A plus B is equal to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. This is a formula. Fifth one. Right angle triangle PQR, right angle at Q. PQR, right angle at Q. Q is 90 degrees. PQ is equal to 6 centimeters. Angle RPQ. RPQ is 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Determine length of QR. QR. So here in this triangle, you know that this is 60 degrees. Tan 60 degrees is equal to root 3, which is equal to, here tan 60 will be opposite side RQ by adjacent side PQ, which is equal to 6. Therefore RQ is equal to 6 root 3. Similarly, from Pythagoras theorem, PR will be equal to under root PQ square plus RQ square, which is equal to PQ is 6 square plus 6 root 3 whole square, which is equal to 6 square is 36 plus 36 into 3 is 108, which will be equal to 144. Therefore PR is equal to 12. That's all. Sixth question. In triangle XYZ, angle Y is 90 degrees. YZ is equal to X. XZ is equal to 2X. Determine angle YXZ, this angle at this angle. If you observe here, sine of x will be equal to opposite side yz by hypotenuse xl, which will be equal to x by 2x, which will be equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, x is equal to 30 degrees. Since sine 30 is 1 by 2, x will be 30 is equal to angle yxz. Now angle yzx equal to will be equal to 90 degrees minus angle yxz, which will be equal to 60 degrees. Seventh question. Is it right to say sin a plus b is equal to sin a plus sin b? Sin a plus b is equal to sin a plus sin b. Let's say it assume a is equal to 30 degrees and b is equal to 30 degrees. So sin a plus b will be equal to sin 30 plus 30 is equal to sin 60 degrees, which will be equal to root 3 by 2. Now sin a plus sin b will be equal to sin 30 plus sin 30, which will be equal to 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, which will be equal to 1. So these two are not equal. So sin a plus b is not equal to sin a plus sin b. Actually, sin a plus b will be equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. This is the formula for sin a plus b. We are done with exercise 11.2.